Alright, we're gonna try out some Blacksmith Master early access. Gonna make so many horseshoes, I hope so. I don't know much about this game. As I understand it, it's like a management sim. I think you mostly make like weapons and stuff for adventurers rather than making horseshoes, but we'll see. Welcome! This is your new workshop where many amazing weapons and tools will be crafted. Could be horseshoes. Since we don't have anyone to help out yet, let's hire our first blacksmith. Oh no, I'm not the blacksmith. Okay, let's see what we've got. Grimwald, Evan, and Karen. That's probably not how you pronounce that. Isn't this? I think that's a scoundrel's name. So this guy appears to be level 2. Metalworking determines the time it takes to process different ingot types on the anvil. Carpentry determines the time to process different wood types. Design determines the amount of design points acquired in a day. So I can basically go with guy who's good at woodworking, guy who's good at metalworking, or guy who sucks. Let's have a look at these. 20% less experience for 20% faster walk speed. Heats ingots faster using a furnace, takes more time to process wood. Demands a lower wage, takes more time to process wood. Given that he has 2 stars in woodworking and a negative on wood, that seems pretty bad. So I guess we'll take Grimwald. He looks like the best, or the highest wage. Grimwald, amazing. We're prepared to start the production now. To expand your business, you'll need to make money first. For now, the only way to do that is to complete merchant offers. This first merchant requires a mace. Let's wait for the blacksmith to craft it. Okay. Is he gonna solo craft? Not have to have any input. He's just gonna craft the mace on his own. This guy wants 4 clubs, and this guy wants 6 trowels. The fact that I'm making trowels makes me think I probably will make horseshoes. Alright, so this is like the map. Pretty much just hanging out on the blacksmith area. Oh, he's done it. He made the mace. That was quick. Already done. Let's collect the reward. I click here to collect the reward. Interesting. Please, my people can't keep fighting with sticks. Any weapons would help. He's going to pay me 80 for a bludgeon. Okay, you got it. To progress and unlock new stuff, we'll need to open the mastery tree. Whenever your blacksmith craft an item, you earn a special currency that can be used to progress through the mastery tree. I have earned a point for making a common item, I guess. At this moment we can unlock carpentry, so let's do that. Enables your blacksmith to craft wooden items. Alright, my blacksmith can now make wooden items. Now that you have carpentry, you're missing only one tool to be able to craft wooden items, a carpentry workbench. Go to the shop and buy a carpentry workbench. Is this merchant asking for a peculiar little wooden shovel? I think so, yes. I think it is a trowel. I think that's what he wants. Alright, carpentry table. Place the carpentry workbench anywhere you'd like. Alright, I will place it here, near the wood. Great work! Oh, good job, me. You're well prepared to continue growing your business. Well, there you go. There's my little blacksmith. One more touch before we finish by naming your workshop. Excellent. We shall name it the 13 Blades. We can change the color of the sign. We can make it a teal sign. Yes, amazing. Sign me up. Just remember to keep completing merchant offers. That's how you'll progress and improve your workshop by hiring new workers, unlocking new item blueprints, and more. Okay. He has made 1 bludgeon, it looks like. No, it's a wooden club. He's made 1 wooden club. Looks like I can choose new offers as well. This guy wants 2 axes, and this guy wants 3 tankards. I guess we'll make 2 tomahawks, because it'll go quicker. What have we got over here? This is... I believe this is our recipes. It is a wooden scoop. Wooden scoop is what that guy is asking for. I can unlock 0 new blueprints, alright. This is merchant offers, this is upgrading my shop. which we have very few options. We already have everything, so... Let's take a look at our mastery tree. We can hire a worker to help craft items. I'm insanely rich. Hire another dude. I cannot... I believe I've just unlocked the ability to hire another dude. You've just unlocked the ability to hire more staff, which will help you scale up your production. For now, you can only hire blacksmiths who can craft items. I shall do so. Workers need benches to sit down when they have nothing to do. Since you already have one bench, let's go and hire 2 more blacksmiths straight away. That's a lot of blacksmiths. Let's see who we've got. You can see that every blacksmith has different stats for working with metal, working with wood, and designing new items. Each blacksmith also has a positive and a negative trait. To hire employees, you need to pay tax, which rises with the total number of employees. Choose any 2 blacksmiths to hire. Earn design points slower sounds bad. Gains more experience sounds good. And he has a downside of ingots. So we could... this guy's a Chad woodworker. Look at him go. Definitely hiring Alan. S tier woodworker. These guys look bad, so I'm going to refresh. Gains experience. This guy looks terrible. This guy looks okay. Less time to do anvils and ingots as well. Yeah, let's hire Daegle. Alright, we have 3 blacksmiths now. That's it! You have successfully increased your workforce. You're ready to continue and be a good manager. I am ready to be a good manager. I can complete this quest. That is now done, and I guess we'll accept everything that is on offer. And now they're telling me I can hire another staff bench. I don't really see the point in getting another staff bench right now. Looks like my guys are pretty busy, as is. Right click to restore 6 wood for 90 gold. Interesting. So this guy just stands there holding the wood. I wonder if they appropriately... like, do they do the right jobs? Like, this guy is actually the metal worker. And this guy is the carpenter. And he is choosing to do the wrong work. I don't know how to... I don't know if there's a way to assign... Here we go. New wooden items preference. This guy... yeah, this guy wooden items. This guy should prefer to do metal items. And this guy, I guess, also prefer metal items. Okay. We've completed another quest. And there are none available. Wait for tomorrow or pay to refresh. It is 4 PM. I think we probably have enough work to do as is. Suspect we don't need to get more offers, but we'll see. I don't know what time the day ends. I don't think I need another staff bench, really. There's already, you know, more work than bros to do work. I guess we'll click speed up. We might need to refresh the offers. I don't know what time the store closes. Like, obviously we don't want idle guys, but if we close at like 7 PM, there's not much point paying for new orders. Alright, we've completed all of the orders for the day. When do we close? Everyone's just idling. Man, we work late. Apparently I could have done some more orders today. We did not make a profit on day 1. Okay, so it looks like we work until really late. If I'd known this, I would have taken more offers. These guys should go home. I don't know if there's a button. Tell them to go home. I can change their names? Excellent. Do these guys just work 24 hours a day? It's almost midnight. And they're still hanging out. Midnight is in fact when they stop working. Wow, that is late. Day ended. Start next day. Oh, hold up. Slow down, slow down. Tip, you can take control of any blacksmith to play in third person. There we go. Let's make... This is a lot of stuff to make. Alright, let's try taking control. I am now the blacksmith. Press C to start crafting something. I'm going to craft. What do we need? I'm going to craft a tankard. This item is not needed by merchant offers. I think it is. Or is it an iron? Is it a goblet? It's a goblet, okay. We're going to make an iron goblet. Alright, we take the ingot. What? There's a little mini game to heat the ingot. Amazing. Press E to use the hammer. Oh, I see. I have to hit on the green bars. Sure. Oh, this is harder than it looks. Well, there we go. I made one goblet. Now I'm gonna make a... I'm gonna make a wooden club now. Perfect, it says. I've made a wooden club. Alright then. I shall make another wooden club. Although my man is taking up the space at the moment. I have to wait for him to be done. Does it matter what quality club I make? It doesn't seem like it matters that much. Alright, let's make another iron goblet. Alright then, another goblet has been made. Looks like we haven't made any of the, we haven't made any bludgeons yet, so I'm gonna make a bludgeon. Perfect. A perfect bludgeon. Alright, let's head back to the manager mode, because I feel like we're probably supposed to expand our workshop. Given how much there is to make, it probably makes sense to have more stations. Allows you to build walls and floors with different designs. That seems like not a big deal. So, where is the building? Here we go. So we're gonna probably want a second furnace and a second. We probably want all the metal working. We need a second set of. It'd be good if the furnace was next to this. How do I move things? Here we go. Does that move? If you sell the staff bench, workers will be around a seat. I don't want to sell it. I just want to move it. Ah, you just drag. Okay, cool. We'll put the bench over here. And then we want the second furnace next to the first furnace. I suppose we'll need a second anvil as well. And probably one water bucket is enough, honestly. Let's wait until this guy's done, then we'll move it. The water bucket doesn't take very long, so I suspect we only need one of those. We are also kind of broke now, did spend a lot of money on upgrading our stuff. Change wood type. Interesting. No need to do that right now, but it's interesting to know that we can. This decreases restock price of wood. That sounds like a thing we should get. That sounds good. And we've completed the offer. Alright, what's next? Some trowels? Or some knives? Let's make some knives. Let's pick a blacksmith and make a knife as well. Kitchen knife. Alright, so we get some metal. This feels like it's probably going to need metal and wood. Man, I really am becoming a blacksmith master over here. Next is here. Do I not need to... I don't need to... Apparently I don't need to attach wood to it. Alright then. Knife complete. Everything I'm making is metal based now. It's probably a mistake. It probably makes more sense to have some wood and some metal going at the same time. Their home and sleeping places on the bench. Yeah, maybe they live in the blacksmith shop. Alright, we have completed the second offer of the day. Let's finish that so we can start making the wooden one. Alright, so we still have 11 wood. I don't really want to pay to restock wood yet. We're making a ton of money. I could maybe try and hire more dudes, honestly. We could try and expand. Because the amount of money you make is clearly enough that it's worth refreshing the offers. If you have enough going on in the day. Can we build floors yet? I can build decorations. Here's store. Doesn't seem like it. I don't believe we can expand the shop yet, so we are quite limited by space. But a second carpenter's bench would make sense. Let's try and get one of those. Alright, seems reasonable. I'd like to move this a little closer as well. See no reason for it to be far away. Alright, got a pretty straightforward shop here. I guess we'll go back to crafting. I think I craft faster than they do. Because when they're walking, they walk around, whereas I can run. I wonder what happens if you just make a complete garbage item. I think I'm gonna try failing miserably and see what happens. I assume it'll waste the iron, but let's find out. Okay, I've still made a bludgeon. Can I still hand it in? Oh, the other blacksmith finished before I could get there. It looks like it doesn't matter though. It looks like it doesn't matter if you actually make the thing or not. Even if you fail miserably, you still end up with the item, which is a bit weird. Alright, it looks like we might actually struggle to finish. It's gonna be close by finishing by midnight, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to manage it. It's very close. I think no. We have in fact failed this order. Devastating. Probably relevant after early access, otherwise it wouldn't tell you quality. Yes, I assume that it's just not implemented yet. Well, we made some money. We made 677, and we spent quite a lot on the shop. We spent 1,350 on the shop, so pretty good day altogether. On to day 3. That order is still there. We can still hand it in. Interesting. So the order, the merchants don't actually care about it being today. You can finish it the next day. Wow, that is a lot of items we have to make. Let's start making 19 bludgeons and 17 trowels. These are almost all metal as well. There's only one wooden item. So I guess we'll actually make... Well, we might as well have them all working at once still. Yeah, that is a lot of items we need. We're going to need to expand the shop, is what that means. First of all, we're going to need more wood. We need to restock our wood. I don't really want the construction thing. Although maybe it allows me to build walls and floors. It says with different designs, but I didn't have walls and floors yet. Maybe this in fact unlocks walls and floors. It looks like it does. So now we have all of this. Unless I just didn't click here last time and it was already available, I just didn't notice. Which is a possibility. So here we go. Here's walls and floors, I guess. What do we currently have? We currently just have like some wooden walls. Do I even need to? I probably don't even need to expand. What we really just need is more workers. So let's get another bench. Definitely want at least one more worker. Actually, can I even afford another worker? Yes, I have 2,000. That's fine. Ore lathe looks pretty good. Sure, let's hire ore lathe. 4 blacksmiths might be enough. There is a lot of work to be done today, though. It probably is not enough. I think we need to expand the store completely. Alright, let's work on expanding the store. This looks like a pretty standard wooden wall. It's a low wooden wall. Interesting. A very expensive low wall as well. Well, no need to get fancy with our smithing shop for now. Let's just have the basic floor. Where is just a basic wall? This is decoration. Yeah, this is just decoration, it looks like. This is regular wall. Sure. And then how do we put a door in? Like this? Okay. Okay, so we've got a second room where we will put what? I don't want to keep the metal working out here. So I guess I'll move my carpentry into the new room. Someone is using the prop shop. Let's wait until this guy's done. This is not really going to be a big enough room. We're going to want more... In fact, we'll actually... What I should have done is just built a second set of carpentry. So we'll do that now. We'll put it over here. We have 4 carpenter's benches. I'm almost out of money, so I'm probably going to stop now. Really what we need is more forges as well, actually. We'll put some more forges in over here once we've earned some money from the day. A wood pile is empty. Yes, I am aware. There's definitely downtime when another worker could be working, so let's hire another blacksmith if we can afford it. I don't think we can. No, it's 750 for the next blacksmith. Okay, so we need to finish an order before we can hire another blacksmith. I guess we should start smithing then. I think we work a little bit faster than the AI smiths. Will help make many bludgeons. This guy needs 19 bludgeons, by the way. Like, what is he planning? I'm just saying that's a little sus, right? This random merchant shows up and needs 19 bludgeons. Wait. We actually get a little idea now. If we catch up to this guy, then we know we're going faster than he is. Yeah, so I'm very slightly faster than him when it comes to the actual hammering. So far it seems like workforce is more of a bottleneck. There's always something people can be doing, it seems. Alright, we're almost done on the bludgeons. Let's go back to manager. We'll rebuy. She really just can't afford to buy more ingots. Hopefully they started making tankards now instead. Once we've done this, we can buy another blacksmith. Alright, that pays big time. I guess we'll start making goblets. But yeah, well, let's get another blacksmith. Walks far. These guys look pretty bad. I'm just gonna refresh. This guy looks nice. Yeah, let's get Martin. And we can also afford to rebuy our wood now. And rebuy our ingots. Oh wow, ingots are expensive. Ingots are really expensive. This is cheaper ingots here. We need 75. I assume assistants are going to cost less wages than blacksmiths. This is a lot of work to do. We are not gonna get this done today. That's for sure. How many blacksmiths am I at now? Is it 5? I think yeah. As soon as we finish one of these orders, we're going to hire blacksmith number 6. There's just so much work to be done. I guess we could get to it. We could help out. Alright, I'll help make trowels. Once we have more money, we'll have to expand our metal department, because almost all the orders require metal. I actually think I shouldn't make another wooden scoop because there's already 2 guys working on them. Yeah.
Capybara.
Alright, no problem.
Capybara, capybara, capybara.
Thanks, North Crash. Hiring more skilled workers. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. I'm guessing this just upgrades the quality of blacksmiths. Available, yeah, they're level 3 blacksmiths now. This guy looks great. 4 stars in metalworking. We're definitely going to hire Philomena. Yeah, look, the bottleneck is now... The bottleneck is now not enough anvils for everyone to work on. So that's going to be the next thing we purchase, is more anvils. And ideally we'd keep them near here. Could move the door across. Putting it over here feels like it's going to be too far away. I see no reason not to just stick an anvil there. Doesn't seem like it caused any problems. This 1 water bucket, I think that's probably enough, right? Yeah, 1 water bucket is more than enough. It's not getting used most of the time. We're definitely getting a lot done. Only a couple hours left in the day. Can I afford the next blacksmith? I want to get Philomena. Philomena looks great. I assume the exclamation mark is saying you're not going to have time to finish the order. Seems like they still waste your iron ingots though. Man, we spent a lot of money today, but that's okay. That's not a problem. Tomorrow we will make bank. They actually did finish. They do finish whatever they're working on. So they will work past midnight to finish whatever they're up to. And then yeah, they go and sit on the bench and that's it, they're done for the day. Oh, this bench is facing the wrong way. And we'll fix that tomorrow. We should also buy some more iron ingots. Alright, on to the next day. Let's see what else we can make. Ooh, what is this? Can't have too many utensils. Let's make a deal. Less money, but I get paint or floor types. I don't want paint and floor types. I want money. I want cold hard cash. Alright, let's sort this out. Bench is facing the wrong way. We have negative 200 gold at the moment. I guess because we start by paying our wages. I have to assign blacksmiths to design table. How do I unlock a design table? That must be in here. That's upgrade blueprints. This is hire assistance. I do not see design anywhere along here. I don't know how you unlock design. Maybe it's in blueprint upgrade. Yeah, this must be it. We should probably specialize our staff as well. Is there an easy way to look at all my staff? Yes, this is. Yeah, that guy's on metal, this guy's on wood. This guy's on metal, this guy should be on wood. This guy should be on metal. And this guy, whatever. This guy can do simplest items. think the furnaces is the small bottleneck, but there isn't much of a bottleneck, honestly. As long as we have wooden and metal items to make at the same time, there isn't too much bottleneck. Yeah, this metal is really expensive. This merchant, their cart is getting real jacked right now. What's down here as well? An elite worker will join your workshop when you complete 20 merchant offers. Okay, so we should make sure we have another bench. In case... We want to have a slot open in case that person joins and needs a slot. We'll do the goblets. There's a lot of metal items still to make here. We can now unlock assistants or blueprint upgrades. Probably the blueprint upgrade, honestly. Then we can unlock design bench. Okay, let's get the design table over here. Now I suppose we need to assign a blacksmith to do design. We do. So let's look at our smiths. Where was this one? One of these guys, this guy has 2 design, but one of them had a positive trait that increased their design. This guy increases design. I mean, look, Philomene is too good at metal, though, to do anything else. So I think we'll have Martin. Martin will do design. How do I set him to design? Ah, here we go. Now he does design. We also appear to have leveled up Alan, which gives us +1 on one of these. I will make him a better carpenter. He's just going to be full-on carpenter. That is his jam. So we have 1 design. Didn't I already level up Alan up? Was he leveled up twice? Wow, what a Chad. Maybe he gets 2. Maybe he gets 2 points when he levels up. We'll just leave him on manual level up for now. We can make the decisions as and when. So how does design work? I guess our design goes here. We have 1 design point. Yes, we can unlock 1 additional item. I would like to learn how to make longbows. This item is locked. You can't unlock this blueprint. You need to complete more merchant offers first. Oh, okay. So how do I have no idea how you unlock these then. Perhaps after enough merchant offers, they'll give me a blueprint. We have a lot of money now. Could probably expand the old workshop again. Although we need to make sure we have enough wood and ingots. I suspect we'll expand this way and increase our metal working. We do not have a lot of money right now. We might wait until tomorrow to do something like that. Alright, so the work is done for the day. Let's First of all, we'll hire unlock assistants. Assistants help in the workshop by carrying items from chests to their destinations, restocking various resources, and smelting ingots. Blacksmiths can leave crafted items in chests and assistants will take it from there, saving a lot of valuable time for your blacksmiths. Alright, sounds good. Let's get that started. An item chest. Wow, that is big. Alright, we're going to need to expand the workshop. I don't know what wall this is, but this is just a standard wall that costs nothing. No, this is a wall that costs 50. Maybe it's in the decorations. Yeah, it's probably this. Yeah, it's wood paneling like this. Gotta have some nice wood paneling for our blacksmith shop. And then we're gonna need a door over here, or here. It's probably better. Then we need to move all of our metalworking into this room. This I imagine is going to have to become a storefront at some point, so we want the iron ingots as close as possible to the furnace, because that is where they will work immediately. And then after you come out of the furnace, you want to go to the anvil. We'll have them like this. Nice jaunty tune that we're getting now. And then the water bucket here. And then we're going to need an item chest. This is huge? Yeah, it's massive. Let's rearrange this. I don't know how much. I think they can just sort of walk around the items. I don't know how much space they need to move around. So we're going to try like this. And then we're going to need an item chest for the woodworking as well. Put it in the middle of the room. And then we're going to want to hire some assistants, so we're going to need more staff benches. Alright, where is hiring? Here we go. Hire assistants. I don't know what these two stats are. Here we go. Bag size and walking speed. This guy has a massive bag. Crispin has an enormous bag. I feel like this music is getting a little too jaunty now. We're going to hire Crispin. We're going to hire just one for now, and then we'll see. Let's turn this jaunty music down a little. Yeah, we'll see how useful the assistant is before we decide if we're hiring another one. Here we go, new blueprints. We definitely want blueprints. Let's get the knives plus blueprint. I didn't pick an order that has wooden items, which was a mistake. Now we're gonna have, yeah, we got some blacksmiths who have nothing to do. I don't really want to expand the metalworking section yet. Alright, so here's the assistant. He's taken the one item and he's carried it over. Oh, assistant seems pretty valuable. I don't believe we have enough going on to bother having a second assistant yet. But assistant does seem kind of valuable. Why are they putting items in this chest? Why are they putting the iron goblet over there? That's weird. Maybe if the chest is busy being used, they go and do it elsewhere. We might put the chest out here, then. I don't know if that's going to be helpful or not. We'll find out, I suppose. We'll put it like this, actually. It's a little weird that they go to the other chest. Maybe there's a way to assign chests. It doesn't look like it. There's no way to say this chest is for this item and so on. But the assistant is doing work, right? Like, he's carrying stuff. These guys are working because the assistant is doing the carrying. He's a good assistant as well. He's carrying a lot of stuff. All right, what are we gonna do with our extra money? Oh, I did it again. I chose metal again. I'm an idiot. I guess we could expand this area of the shop, since clearly metalworking is the main thing we're doing. Get another furnace, and then we'll see if we need another anvil as well. It did say that assistants could restock things like this, but I don't know how they do that, because you have to pay for that. Maybe you can set them to auto restock. You can go up to 225. Wow, that's a lot of money. The main thing slowing me down is them going to the wrong chest now. That seems to be one of the main things that's slowing down the blacksmiths. And we probably just need more workers, but really we're just waiting until we finish some orders, because it is, these orders take a long time to finish now. I also have 15 design points. That seems like way more than I need. Especially since I can't use them on anything. Like, everything is locked. So I think we will take that guy off of design, put him back in crafting. Might as well have everyone crafting. Alright, we got enough knives. Now we get a blueprint point. We need to spend all our money on more metal bars. So let's have a look at what the blueprint does. First of all, we can get a new offer. This one's a lot of money. I need money. And new blueprint. We can unlock one blueprint. I shall unlock the longbow. Upgrade this blueprint from common to uncommon to increase selling price. Ah, okay. So you can upgrade these to make them worth more, and that costs design points. That costs a lot of design points, in fact. Interesting. So that's what design points are for. Alright, I guess we'll put this guy back on design. It's a very small increase, though. Hardly seems worth it. Oh, and we have an elite worker. Interesting. We can hire Emma, who makes all workers move 10% faster. Francis, refreshing potential workers is limited to 300 gold. Or Johanna, all blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. So these two both seem really good. I don't know which one will end up being more speed, but this guy's like cracked designer. So I think I'm going to pick Emma. And then Emma will be on design and Martin will go back to working. And confirmed, you definitely get 2 points when they level up. Total income for day 5, 167. That is not very much. We did spend quite a lot, I guess. Mostly on resources, though. In fact, we didn't spend any money apart from upkeep. So that's kind of worrying how little money we made. We're going to need to pick those numbers up. Hopefully now that all my blacksmiths move faster, that should help. There's definitely a bottleneck here, but I'm assuming once these guys start hammering, that should stop the bottleneck. Yeah, there's just a nice little cycle. I don't know why they keep going to this chest over here. That's very weird. We've unlocked a new blueprint. Chain decoration. This one unlocks blacksmith points. Contents of the chest are unknown, but we can't make this, right? The ladle. The item is locked. Alright, let's unlock the ladle. And then let's choose this offer and make ladles. And with my money, I suspect we should just hire more blacksmiths, it looks like. That would appear to be... Oh, I just noticed over here, there's also this. I can choose colour. I can paint the furniture. Although I'm not sure what we can paint. I don't seem to be able to paint anything. But theoretically, we can paint the furniture. Maybe I have no paintable furniture yet. Alright, let's hire another blacksmith. It's a lot of money for another blacksmith. So we shall hire Rosamund. Oh, we've run out of iron ingots. I have to go into debt to restock my iron ingots. Well, we'll make the money back when they finish the tankards. Yeah, it takes a long time to finish an order now. Is this suggesting we can upgrade these? Yeah. I'm not sure there's any point upgrading them if we're not doing an order relevant to them. Still nothing we can make out of wood. This wooden pitchfork we could make out of wood. But we do not have the blueprint to unlock it. I guess we'll just make more goblets for more money. I feel like the metal items are not fantastic. They seem really expensive to rehire the... Like to rebuy the ingots costs a lot of money. And then these metal contracts are not paying out that much. Yeah, I don't see any point in upgrading those. Like, if we could upgrade the goblets, that would be good. We need 60 for that. The goblet or the tankard, both of those would be a good upgrade. Or even the ladle. Minus 590 today. We did spend 1200 hiring though. Seems like a big bottleneck is also now the chests are filling up quite quickly. Although honestly the assistant is doing a great job carrying stuff. So we'll leave him to it. I've finished ladles. Can I upgrade the ladles before I sell them? Yeah, I might wait for the 60 design points. And then upgrade the ladle and then sell it. I don't know. Oh, right, we're just getting a chest, aren't we? Inside lies 2,840. Okay, that's pretty good. This one gives me another blueprint, and it's a longbow, which is good because it's wood. We need to make some wooden items. Get more division of labor going on. I guess we'll make ingots cheaper. That's been a pretty big issue. Extra merchant slot? That doesn't really matter that much. We're already struggling to finish the ones we have. This one here enables selling items to customers via racks and checkout counters. This seems like a big deal. Do we need all 3 to reach it is the question. We'll wait until we're 125 and see. Because that seems like the biggest deal for sure. Another 5. We'll be done pretty soon. This guy looks like he'd be the best. I guess we'll make him metal because he has this upgrade. I mean, he has design stuff, but we already have a turbo designer over here. Okay, so we do need, I think we need all of these to unlock this. We'll get the extra merchant slot next, I suppose. We actually don't know how to make any of the things the merchants want, apart from the ladle. Also, that chest is at 19 items. Our assistant simply cannot carry quickly enough anymore. Or more accurately, he's choosing to go to the wrong chest. Like, he's going to the closer chest every time. I wonder if I can... Oh, here we go. Now he's finally going to this one. I wonder if I can play as the assistant. Might be sensible to hire another assistant. But where is the assistant? I'll see if I can play as the assistant. I cannot play as the assistant. I can only play as a blacksmith. I suppose we should hire another assistant then. This day we made 2,400. We're rolling in it today. Let's wait until the workers are done. Yeah, hiring another assistant seems like the next thing to do. Walks slower seems really bad. Walks faster seems really good, so I guess we'll hire this guy. Why are my guys not working? This does mean the orders are all complete. All that we need is assistants to carry. I feel like blacksmiths should carry if there's nothing else going on. It's literally not in their job description. They refuse to carry. Well, we can start another order. I am a sucker for the mystery box, so we're going to make more ladles. Could unlock the longbow before we sell it. I don't know if that actually matters, but we'll upgrade the longbow to rare before we complete the quest. This gives us a new blueprint as well. What is this? This unlocks painting for purchase in the shop. Alright, sure. Let's unlock the butcher knife and choose this order. We have 31 uncommon quality points. I don't know if they can be used... Seems like they can't be used for common stuff. So because I'm building these uncommon items, it actually slows down my acquisition of the common points. I'm gonna spend all my money on iron ingots. The new snap card. On reveal, one of your cards destroyed last turn gets revived here. There is a card coming out that says something along the lines of like, on reveal, destroy the next card you play to gain its power. I believe this card is supposed to be a combo with that card when it comes out. You will have 4 candidates when hiring. You're 44, you need 80. Do you want to use 44 or 36? Okay, so I can use the uncommon points. I kind of want to save the uncommon points for super workers though. So I think we'll just wait for now. Now my assistant has leveled up. You can carry 5 items. What a Chad. Oh, here we go. Restock raw resources, craft ingots, transfer ingots. Interesting. So somehow I don't know how you unlock these, but at some point you should be able to unlock that. We'll make this guy faster because he can already carry a lot of items. $1,540. That's not great. That's a pretty bad deal for how much work I had to do. Once we get a little bit more money, I guess we'll expand the shop again. I want to unlock this as quickly as possible. That's 205. Once we hit 205 combined, I'm happy to just spend all of it. But we're going to get there pretty quickly now, since we're crafting only common items again. Also, given how expensive the iron ingots are, I don't want to spend too much money and then not be able to afford more iron ingots. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my uncommon quality to unlock this, because this looks like the biggest upgrade we're gonna get. Minus 1200. I spent so much on resources. Sure. And so the train to the ingots begins again. I think I should turn one of these anvils around. But I need it to be free before I do that. If it's facing the other way, the guy who goes to this smelter can then go to that anvil. Yeah, I don't really want to upgrade anything. Upgrading things seems bad on account of the fact that it will give us the wrong color of points right now. I'd probably just spend my money expanding my my metal workshop and hiring more blacksmiths. That seems to be the thing that's slowing us down the most. So let's look into that. I might make the room a little bigger, it's a bit cramped. We have a new floor we could use. Oh yeah, that's the new floor for the metal work. And then we need more walls. Probably give them a window as well, right? I mean, pretty savage having no windows. And then we need to move items, ideally when they're not working on them. I'm gonna set it up like this, so they grab the wood, they grab the iron, they'll go to the furnace, then they'll go straight to the anvil behind them. And then the water here, and we'll bring the chest in. And I suspect we're going to just want more metalworking. Maybe a second bucket is appropriate now. I might even go up to 5 anvils and furnaces. Yeah, we don't want to upgrade any of those. We want to keep doing basic items, and I think we just need more blacksmiths, although I assume they're going to be really expensive. I'd quite like to unlock super workers before we hire another blacksmith. Maybe we hire one more. Yeah, they're getting really expensive to hire more blacksmiths now. Nicole looks really good. Karen looks pretty good. We'll hire Nicole. I should maybe put a second guy on design, but design doesn't seem that critical to me. Alan is Chad Carpenter. He's just going to keep being Chad Carpenter. We've unlocked some decoration. We've now unlocked a painting. Excellent. I'm not sure why I've unlocked this painting, but let's put one in. We definitely need some lamps outside our shop. We don't want these garbage candles, right? These are terrible. Let's get these sweet lamps instead. I suspect they can work by the light of the furnace, but we'll give them some torches just in case. Don't want to be stingy. How close are we looking at super workers? If we hold the 60 here, then we can get super workers fairly soon. We definitely have more furnaces and anvils than we need now. Looks like tomorrow we'll be able to expand our store. Made a lot of money, and a boatload of money today. We'll be able to build our storefront soon. At least I hope so. We might have to move all the benches in here. That's fine, we have room. does take a very long time to complete an order now. Even just one order takes a really long time to get to. This guy's just going to keep being my design guy. Plus, it means plus on top of what it says already, right? Yeah. I was going to say plus 40 with, you know, going down to 35 is not an upgrade. I'm making 75 design points a day now. Alright, almost there. There we go. Shops and racks. Buy racks. Choose what is displayed. Buy a checkout counter. Hire a cashier. Sure. So we're definitely going to do some redesign. Let's move our benches in here. And then we need... Alright, we've got all kinds of options. Crate rack. Shelves. Weapon rack, bow rack, weapon rack. Wall rack. Customer bonus from decoration value. You need to own 500 worth of decorations, lights, or carpets for each rack in your store to get the maximum bonus. I assume the lights we have count? The lights we already have? Alright, let's get a bow rack. We might need to move the design out of here as well. Put a bow rack on either side of the door. Gotta move this candle apparently. Move that across slightly. And then this is a weapon rack. I'm not sure what it's designed to show off. I guess we'll just get like one of everything to see what they look like. Is that backwards? It might be backwards, I can't tell. And we need a checkout counter. Okay, it seems like we have a storefront now. It appears that we need... We're at 1,800 of 4,000? We need to own 500 worth of decoration, light, or carpet. We are a little low on... In fact, we have a painting out here we could move. I think everything on the shop counts. I don't think it has to be like in the store. Yeah, everything counts. Alright, so we need... Apparently, oh hello, we attract 15 customers per day, 11 from purchase racks, 35% bonus from decorations. Probability for a customer considering an item is influenced by the item's price. Placing items of same category close by makes customers more likely to look at them. If customers are looking at pans, there's a large chance they will consider goblets displayed next to them. Categories are weapons, shields, utensils, tools, pottery, and jewelry. If a customer is considering an item, there's a chance they will buy it. Depends on the item's quality. Ah, so okay, so I can make legendary items to make them more likely to buy them. So we're going to need a... Oh wow, that was a terrible deal. We got scammed on that one. Right, so we're going to need a cashier. Is the main thing now. Let's get these orders underway. Let's pause it for a second while we do this. This item is not displayed on a rack. Sure, how do we display on a rack is the question. Do you click the rack? Yes, so we're putting longbows on these racks. And then over here we're going to have the bludgeon. Up here we'll also have a bludgeon. This will have tomahawks. So we need to put things, similar things together, it said. So am I a weapon shop or am I a tool shop? I guess we'll put tankards and goblets next to each other. With ladles over here. It seems like we need a lot more utility shelves though. So yeah, let's get her out of here. Get the design bench in here instead. Maybe I'll make a little room for the design bench. For now, it can just stand there. Right, so these need... What do we not have yet? We haven't got a ladle. That's a ladle. Is that everything? About 7 items? Yes, so we have 2 sets of the same thing now as well. And now, I believe we need a cashier. We're going to need a cashier, and I think we need another assistant to stock the shelves. So we'll hire Ella to stock shelves. Oh, actually, there's just transfer ingots. Maybe there isn't a... Maybe transfer item just does it all. Let's have a look at these cashiers. Communication stat is higher. Communication determines the bonus received when customer purchase an item. Charisma, attract more customer. Efficiency, customers wait longer. Well, Philip looks like the best, although his communication is terrible. He still looks like he's probably the best overall. We'll hire Philip. Okay, we have a cashier. There are no blacksmith's crafting items for racks. Ah, sure. We need to put someone on craft for racks. So we'll get a woodworker and a metal worker crafting on racks. And everyone else will craft for merchants. Okay, exciting. Our store can open. It's kind of an ugly store at the moment, but that's okay. We could maybe buy a few decorations. We could buy some plants. Spruce the place up a little. Chain decoration. Decorates space and improves shop's look. Does it though? Kind of weird. And a flail decoration. Also kind of weird. Maybe we'll just get some nice paintings. Oh yeah, look at that giant farmer painting. If people aren't excited by that, I don't know what we can do to make them excited. Nice little armor stand. And then we can get custom message board. Gonna put these above the workshops so people know they're workshops. I think maybe the issue is this painting was too big, that's why this can't go here. Yeah. Want that over the door though. This is carpentry. This is smithing. Alright, we got a shop front. Let's see if any customers ever arrive. Apparently we attract 53 customers a day. That is a lot of customers. But I assume we have nothing to sell yet, because these racks are all empty. You rename the workers. You can indeed rename the workers. But when is our first customer going to arrive? Is this a customer? This looks like a customer. Oh yeah, here we go. Getting some goblets on the shelves. You can see there's a goblet down there. Is he going to buy the goblet? That's the question. Oh, he's picking it up. He's going to the counter. He wants the goblet. Oh, 75 crowns for the goblet. We are rich. We've sold one goblet. We only spent several thousand building our storefront, and we've immediately earned back 75 gold. Nobody wants to buy the trowels, sadly. Trowels are not in high demand. It's going to take a lot of work before we have enough items to realistically sell in the storefront. Oh, this soldier wants to buy a trowel. 45 gold. Is that a good deal? That doesn't sound like a great deal. It costs 12 to buy one wood. Still can't unlock super workers. But we should be making longbows that can make super workers. In fact, let's take one of our woodworking guys, like Ariath. We shall become Ariath, and we shall make longbows. I guess now the quality actually matters. So how do I put it? Can I put it? I can't put it here. I can't actually put it there. What can I do then? Just put it in the chest? It looks like all I can do is put it in the chest and hope that the guy takes it to the right place. I guess we'll keep making longbows for the day. We made a little bit of money from sales because I can see we have 428 now. But overall, it seems like not a huge amount of money from the shop yet. Not sure if there's a way to check. His communication stat is terrible, but that's probably okay. We have completed another order, that'll give us some more money. Oh, we ran out of ingots whilst I wasn't looking. I should just spend all my money and make sure we don't run out of ingots again. I wish there was just a way to set this to, like, restock itself. Maybe that's something we unlock later on. Yeah, look at those sweet longbows, man. You know you want to buy a longbow. Walks away, doesn't buy longbow. Absolutely ruined. Minus 3,000 today. That makes sense. We spent a lot setting up the storefront. We made 400 back on the storefront in the first day. This graph shows the total number of customers who entered your shop and the total number of customers who left the shop angry because they waited in line too long. Nobody waited in line. This graph shows the number of items considered by customers on average, and yellow lines show the average number of items considered only because they were close to other items. 2.5 items were considered, and 1.1 was considered because it was close to another item. Alright then, on to the next day. You can unlock super workers, which is very exciting. I think we just need more blacksmiths. We're at minus 1,000 gold though, on account of paying wages at the start of the day. We could probably also continue to upgrade these. Let's make our longbows rare. And let's look at this. What do we actually want? We're still pretty happy to get common points, but not for much longer. Soon we're going to need uncommon. Hiring discount looks really good. Also unlocks oak forest, looks pretty useful. We're not going to be able to do anything until we finish one of these orders because we're completely broke. But we could upgrade the mace that we're going to sell, or the bludgeon, and then maybe we get a little bit more money when we sell it. Actually, quite a lot of people waiting in line now. The shop is starting to be more successful. Seems like people are very excited about the everyday goods. Not that many people want to buy a weapon, but the everyday goods are going fast. Ah, another blueprint. You love to see it. We have some money now as well, which I suspect means we should hire ourselves another blacksmith. That seems like the most important thing. Fergus looks pretty good. Let's get Fergus in here. Not enough benches. Sure, I can buy another bench. That's easy enough. Alright, get in here, Fergus. We can unlock more offers. I kind of just want to unlock Oak Forest. Smelting ores into ingots. Interesting. Smelting ingots, you need an ingot smelter which takes ores as input and produces ingots as output. All of that is handled by your assistants, who will also store the produced ingot in an ingot storage. Buy an ore crate, restock the ore crate, or buy a small ingot smelter. Okay, so we can craft ingots, which I assume will be cheaper than buying ingots. Once we unlock the appropriate technology. This guy's just gonna keep being this one. We can set some auto levels. So yeah, unlocking smelting looks pretty good. I'm gonna unlock, I guess smelting probably is better than Oak Forest actually. Let's unlock smelting. Do I have any smelters for crafting ingots? Yes. Once I have some more money, we'll look into... Tomorrow we will look into building a smelter. We have 4,000 money now, so we can try and build a smelter room. We probably need to expand the shop again. Yeah, smelter's pretty big. I could expand the shop, move the benches, and put the smelters in here. I think that makes sense. Like, there's the least valuable thing is the bench, right? Because people only use the bench at the end of the day. So we can just have like a small bench room out here. I don't know if we'll probably put something else in here. We'll put the design thing in here as well. Might as well use up some of the space, but mostly it's just for benches. It is weird that they come and sit on the bench overnight, but I guess they live here. All my blacksmiths are homeless. Okay, let's see if we have room in here for ore smelting or not. I guess we'll start with one smelter and see how it goes. Oh, that seems fine. We'll start with this one smelter. So you get 30 ore for 450. So it's about half the price. Then you have to smelt it. I'm guessing there'll be an upgrade that makes it cheaper as well. There's unlock iron mine. I'm guessing that will allow me to send people to harvest ore. So we got some ore. I guess we have to look at staff, assistant. Yes, we can now craft ingots. You, Hector, you can craft some ingots. In you go. There's another job for transfer ingots, though. I don't know how important that is. Let's start the next day and see what happens. Nara redeemed name a character. You want to be a blacksmith? Which blacksmith would you like to be, Nara? Do you have any specific blacksmith? We've got quite a lot of blacksmiths. We have smelted our first ingot, apparently. Is this the assistant? So he takes the ore, puts it in the smelter, I'm guessing. Yep. A very simple process. And then he grabs the ingot and carries it over. So basically I'm paying this guy to save myself a very small amount of money on the ingots. It's probably worth it. This is definitely going to be worthwhile. This does also mean the smelter needs to be near the blacksmiths. So we need to make the smithy larger. Because we want another smelter. Could be any of them. Sure. You can be Grimwald. Grimwald will be Nara. Nara, the desert rat. Yeah, I think the next thing to do is expand this room. I don't want to get too far away from the chest and the door and whatnot. And we need to work around the blacksmiths. We need to be close to the ingots still. That's the most important thing. Move the whole lot across. Struggling to the torch. Definitely easier to do this at the end of the day. The iron here probably now makes more sense. Then the chest can go here. And then smelting, we want the smelter as close as possible to the ingot storage. Don't know if we need 2 of these or if 1 will be enough. 1 seems like it should be enough. We have 2 smelters. I guess now we need to get another assistant working on smelting. Because 1 guy is not going to be able to use... We'll have a look at how it looks, but I'm assuming 1 guy can't use more than 1 smelter. Yeah, we need another assistant smelting. Let's hire another assistant. We just want movement speed, I guess. Carrying doesn't matter. So we'll get Victoria. You will also craft ingots, Victoria. And this hopefully should save us some money on ingots. It looks like we use ingots way faster than we can smelt them, but this should save us a little bit of money at least. And 6,000 on decorations is an awful lot. Probably makes sense to have another door to the outside. We have the shop front and then we have a door to the furnace to get out here. Carpentry, you just have to go walk through, that's the way it goes. And then the next thing to unlock is going to be Oak Forest or Iron Mine, I imagine. We're getting pretty close to the point where common points aren't going to be useful. So we want to upgrade all of our items from common. Yeah, we definitely don't... We're not smelting enough ore to make up for how much we use. Although it's pretty close. We shouldn't need to buy many more ingots. It's getting real busy in the carpentry section as well. I guess stocking the shop is actually pretty tricky. Fulfilling merchant orders seems like the most important. That makes more money overall. Nice little random vine inside. Yeah, fulfilling the merchant orders seems like it's going to make more money than the shop. These crates are really stacking up, so I think we probably need another assistant whose job is to carry. So this, I assume the assistants are stocking the shop front as well. Conrad seems like a fine hire. I'm gonna keep this guy as a equal guy. Have him do both jobs. This having such a small store is annoying as well. I guess we'll build a second one. But having to restock it every 40 is kind of annoying. Minus 519 for today. Everybody crams into the benches. Nothing weird going on here. Can the long hair maker of ingot have the potato related name of your choice? Sure. Hector. Hector is now Maris Piper. Definitely seems like having enough ingots is something of a bottleneck. I want to unlock the iron mine. That costs a lot though. We actually do still need quite a lot more common points. Let's unlock Oak Forest and see what it does. I haven't hired any lumberjacks in the Oak Forest. Oh, look at this. There's a whole extra zone. This is the lumberjack. We've got chopping block, rest area, and a sawbuck. And we can now hire lumberjacks. Needs 2 less hits to chop wood, has 10 less stamina. We've got walk speed, skill with axe. How many hits with an axe takes to chop down a tree and chop wood? Skill with saw, how long it takes to cut a log into 2 pieces, and stamina. So this guy is excellent at chopping, but terrible at everything else. He even has 2 less hits to chop wood. So Adela is insane at chopping. If we get someone who's insane at chopping, and then someone who's insane at sawing, and then put one on each, that seems like a combo, right? Oh, there's no option? You just have Oak Forest or... Oh, here we go. Don't cut, just cut trees and chop wood, and then you will cut logs. Perfect. And here we go. We've got the we have lumberjacks. Well, let's see how the lumberjacks do. So she's just chopping trees, and he is sawing wood. That seems like an equitable distribution of labor. But then, what is this for? You have to also chop, so he saws into 2, and then she has to come and chop them. So it seems like we probably need 2 guys chopping and 1 guy sawing. And this guy's already knackered. He's still going though, even though let's say he's out of stamina, he's still working. Now he's off to have a little break. Yeah, I think we need a second chopper. So we'll hire another lumberjack. The irony. 2 less hits to cut down a tree, 2 more to chop wood. I guess if we get this guy, he's kind of a combo. We get him to chop trees, her to chop wood, and him to saw, and then everybody has a single job they do. Although I think the chopping of trees, I can't tell for sure, but like based on what it looks like at the moment, it looks like we're gonna have too many trees chopped down and not enough people cutting them after they're turned into logs. But maybe everybody just has a job now. Maybe this works. We'll see. How does the cart work? How much do we have to fill up before it's like delivered? I assume it gets delivered home. Delivered to warehouse next to your workshop first thing tomorrow. I don't think I have a warehouse, do I? How do I get back to the... Here we go, this is the blacksmith. So am I going to have to now build... Do I now have to build a warehouse? I don't see warehouse anywhere. Yes, I don't know how to build a warehouse, to be honest with you. Trade route crate. Yeah, I can't see... I can't see anything that says warehouse. So maybe the warehouse is just maybe the warehouse is like a special building that you don't interact with or build. We have accomplished a new elite worker. They're all assistants. We can get more customers. All assistants walk at the same speed while carrying as they do empty-handed. That sounds very good. Hiring new workers is cheaper. That sounds very good as well. Oh, I think these two are the best. Let's go with hiring new people cost 10 less. Also, she carries a lot. Like Claire is S tier carrier. I have a lot of assistants now, like maybe too many. Maybe we should get another guy on ingots. We have quite a lot of money, and I suspect the main bottleneck at the moment is just going to be having enough workers. So probably we just want to hire more blacksmiths. Made a lot of money today. Making quite a lot from the sales now as well. 1,400 from sales. Yeah, let's get another blacksmith. They are extremely expensive now. I don't really want any of these. I'm gonna refresh. I'll take some decent carpenters. That seems good. Can I afford 2? Yeah, let's get Lucas and Benedict. We're gonna have Benedict craft for merchants and Lucas craft for racks. Crafting preference. You can do fewest items crafted. That's pretty cool. Oh, maybe not. It isn't there now. Thought I saw it on this. Maybe you can only do it for crafting for racks. Let's get Rosamund crafting for racks. Yeah, here we go. Fewest items crafted. Rosamund can do both. So she'll do fewest items crafted. Got 4 crafting for racks, 7 for merchants. Might be an inequitable distribution of blacksmiths, but we will find out. Here we go. Resources added to the warehouse, 32. How does that work? Where is... I don't understand where the warehouse is. Perhaps that is what the transfer does? In the assistant? Yeah, here we go. Restock raw resources. We'll have Ella restocking raw resources, and she will restock oak. This is a waste of her time, right? She's not gonna have enough to do to be busy all day. Yeah, I don't believe that she's going to be busy all day. It carries oak wood from the warehouse to restock storages. There's a storage here and here that need wood. Maybe the warehouse is far away. This would appear to be Ella. So she's coming from somewhere, wherever our warehouse is. Let's watch Ella and work out where she's going and coming from. Maybe this will keep her busy all day. Like, she only carries like 4 wood at a time. It's gonna be pretty slow. How much is one wood cost 12? How much do I pay her per day? 62. So she needs to do 6 trips. Oh, there's the warehouse. Yeah, it says what we have on it. She has to do like 6 trips to carry enough wood to pay for her own wage. But then there's also, I've got 3 lumberjacks who I'm also paying. I'm paying them a lot. 52, that's like 95. 147. Plus Ella carrying the wood. I'm paying like 200 a day to chop and carry wood. So between them, they need to be doing like 18 wood or something. I guess that's not that... 18 is not that much. They're probably going to be paying for themselves. I definitely want to unlock the iron mine. The more offers I'm like not that excited about. We already have enough offers that we're not filling up. Our cashier should probably do comms because he's so bad. Although maybe because he has the negative in it, it's not worth it. So let's attract more customers. No one's been waiting, so let's just attract more customers. So eventually these things should all become effectively automated. We'll be able to get an iron mine where we'll bring iron ingots, and then the iron ingots will get smelted. Sorry, iron ore, which will become smelted into iron ingots. And we shouldn't have to buy any resources. And that should save us a lot of money. And we've unlocked a new blueprint. 185 points? That's a lot. Sure, let's do that one. So how do we unlock these things? There's a lot of stuff to unlock. Look at this. There's a lot of things you can unlock. You need advanced metalworking to unlock this blueprint. Silver mine, trade routes. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff we need to unlock. At the moment, all we can make is pitchforks, grill forks, and scoops. Let's make a pitchfork. This also means there's an item we don't have a rack for now. So perhaps we should buy another rack for the store. Not a lot of space left in the store. Like we have filled it up pretty hard now. Actually, this should be we should put weapons next to each other, right? So this should be over here and this is over here. Certainly the blacksmiths seem to be busy making specific items for the store. They've made a lot of goblets and mugs, and not a lot of weapons. They've made a lot of longbows, but I think I mostly made the longbows. We need bludgeons. Alright, let's grab a blacksmith and make some bludgeons. Seems like the bottleneck might be the chest. Putting stuff in the chest takes a while. Good to see I'm getting my money's worth out of Ella. She's still, she's still lugging that wood around. I feel like I have too many assistants. Maybe not enough blacksmiths. Blacksmiths are so expensive though. Hiring more of them is crazy. Definitely getting to the point where we don't want level 1 items at all. So let's try and level everything up. We might need a second design desk soon. This guy does make 40 a day though, which is nuts. Yeah, there actually is a bottleneck at putting items in the chest. I guess, actually, if you're crafting ingots, you don't need to be able to carry items. All that matters is walk speed for crafting ingots. So it did say there's a chance to get double positive trait guys now, which I haven't seen one of. Margaret seems okay. Jeremiah's good if we want another designer, which I don't particularly want. $306 today. How much wood we transfer? 64 wood. Okay, so we're kind of like never having to buy wood again, which is cool. It did take a lot of workers, but we are sort of good for wood now. If we can get the same thing going on with the iron, that would be ideal. Clearly we're going to need another smelter though. So I suppose we should move this. We want the smelter as close as possible to the iron storage. And then we're going to need another assistant to work it. I think I'm actually pretty busy on assistants. Like, I think my assistants are... I think we have more assistants than we need transporting items. So we can probably move one across. Let's move Conrad to crafting ingots as well. We definitely use more ingots than we craft. It's close though. We're kind of keeping up with production. Oh, Alan. Look at this guy. Absolute god tier carpenter over here. Since you can use the level 2 points on level 1 upgrades, it doesn't really matter if everything is level 2. What are you supposed to do, Nicole? This negative is pretty awkward for her. I guess we'll just make her a both character. Actually, looks like the items are building up a little bit too much now. We might need another assistant for carrying. Let's see what we can hire from assistants, see if there's anyone good. Everard looks really good. That's a very nice perk. Alright, let's grab Everard. And he'll just do transferring items. Yeah, the main thing we need now is to unlock the iron mine. Man, Emma makes 150 design points a day. Emma insane. Okay, let's unlock the iron mine. And then let's go and have a look at the iron mine. So this is the iron mine. We have veins of ore. It looks like there's about 600 ore in this iron mine. We've got, I assume this is a rest spot. Pickaxe rack. Decreases health points of each rock. Interesting. We don't appear to have one of these. It costs 5,000, which is nuts. We have a rest area, and we have a crate elevator. Sure, let's buy the pickaxe rack, even though it is wildly overpriced. And then we need to hire some miners. Rests faster. What have we got? So walk speed, pickaxe damage, stamina. So Annika has a lot of stamina and rests faster. Annika's going to be working 24/7, so I'm kind of in for Annika. Beatrix looks fine. Just sort of mid-range, does everything well. I don't know how many miners I realistically need. We had 3 lumberjacks, so going for 3 miners seems reasonable. Let's see how the iron miners do. There isn't going to be a lot of time to mine. It seems they each work on their own separate spot as well. So they bash until one of them is dead, then they go and pick up a single ore and bring it back. That appears to be how it works, yes. So 3 is the maximum we realistically could have got anyway. Apparently we're not displaying the wooden club in our store. You could see if there's room for another rack to display the wooden club. This weapon rack just seems like it's better. It just has more storage. Looks like I can put it in front of the shelves, but it's not fantastic. What we should maybe do is move the shelves actually next to each other. As long as you can walk around and see one side, I think it's fine. Alright, another successful day at the forge. Minus 4,800. Perhaps not the most successful day at the forge. We did spend 6,000. We spent 5,000 on that pickaxe. That was where most of our money went. 6 iron, 64 wood. Do we need an assistant whose job is specifically to carry iron ore? I don't think so. I don't know what the transfer ingots job does. But I suspect Ella on restock raw resources will now do both. She'll do wood and iron. At least I'm hoping that's how it works. Oh, this is timed. Look at this. Timed offer. If you complete in time, you get 10% bonus. If you don't, you get 20% less. I wonder if I can tell my guys to focus on tankards. I wonder if that's even a possibility. So I think I need another person to carry stuff from the warehouse now. Derek has such bad stamina. He has plus 10 from his ability. He rests slower as well, so honestly having stamina on him makes the most sense, so he doesn't have to rest as often. We're gonna have to buy some iron ore, even though we're now mining it, to buy some for today. Hopefully from tomorrow we won't have to buy it anymore. And this timed order of tankards, maybe I'm supposed to grab a blacksmith and start working on tankards. I think I can build them slightly quicker than the AI blacksmith, so... I can't make like 50 on my own though. That's gonna require the other blacksmiths getting involved. I don't know how to prioritize tankard. Even if I set everybody to working on metal merchant items, there's still a lot of metal merchant items to make. Might be quicker if I just went out and did it myself. There's no way we're gonna make 51 tankards today. I've got 2 tankard orders as well. Yeah, this is not realistic. We'll just let the workers do their own thing. We're not gonna finish this. I could move everybody back to craft for merchants. Or at least the metal workers. I don't think it's going to matter. There's no way to set priority. Oh, here we go. High priority. Blacksmiths ignore their crafting preference and focus on this offer first. Interesting. So you can set a specific one as the priority. So now everyone should be making tankards, hopefully. $51 is so many though. It's an unrealistic number to make in a day. Even with like all the blacksmiths working on it, I think that's too many. I mean, it's already like 9 PM. We are making a lot of them, to be fair. But yeah, it's not going to be fast enough. Discounted ores. That's kind of pointless if we have the iron mine. We don't really need discounted ores if we have the iron mine. We'll just get hiring too. Man, they did a pretty good job, honestly. We got pretty close to finishing that order. If I realized there was a prioritize button sooner, we might have done it. Let's put these guys back on. It's already too late to finish the order. Oh no, there's 3 hours left. We only need one more. How are my guys not making this tankard? How is this not the priority? There's 2 hours remaining. We need one more tankard. No one is making it. Surely someone is making the tankard. Everyone's just making ladles? I guess I'm gonna make the tankard myself to make sure it's done. I don't know if I'll make it in time, but my guys weren't doing it, so... What is done now? Pause! Ah, expired. Bad. We were close though. Must have been real close. This is a 24-hour one. Alright, high priority. Blacksmiths. The blacksmiths to the wood. Let's make some longbows. 82? This was an error. That is way too many longbows. We don't even have that much crafting space. Okay, I definitely need another assistant whose job is to carry stuff. This actually, weirdly, this guy is going to get ore? So it looks like if this runs out, they will use the warehouse goods. Interesting. We should hire another assistant though to help with that. We just want someone who can carry a lot. So I guess Cordelia carries the most. Yeah, I don't have the carpentry space for this. We sort of need to move this room, expand the carpenter's workshop. Seems like you have a really small, creepy room for your guys to live in. Yeah, look at that. Nice, creepy room for my guys to work in. Gives us a nice big space for our carpentry. Honestly, you don't need a lot of space for carpentry. That's kind of it. Maybe I'll put a second chest in. And it looks like we're going to need to buy some wood. But now we have 8 tables. Maybe we finish the longbows in time with 8 tables working on it. Fergus will continue to be a dual role. Honestly, we should just hire more blacksmiths. These are all terrible, they're all design blacksmiths. I don't need another design blacksmith. Oh wow, look at these guys. Look at this guy's woodworking ability. This guy and this guy are both cracked. We're actually doing pretty well on this. 65 out of 82 already. We've still got 14 hours. I think we're going to make it. We might need another assistant to carry ore. This is looking good now. It looks like we're making enough ingots. Although I suppose that's largely because everyone's working on the wood now. We need more assistants to carry resources. See if we can hire another assistant. We just want somebody who can carry a lot. Daphne and Mary look pretty similar. Movement speed matters as well, I suppose. They're walking a long way. We'll just get Liam, who does both. Minus 5k today. Yikes. We didn't make any money, really. Although we have finished this, that's quite a lot of money. Pretty successful days, though, overall. The warehouse is jacked, man. We've got so many resources in the warehouse. We just don't have enough guys to carry it. Look at his woodworking ability. That's how people describe Razor in college. Kind of weird. I don't think we need the discount price, apart from to unlock things further forwards. Because discount price, like, we should be just doing it with the mine now. Hiring discount is great. We definitely want hiring discount. Advanced metalworking sounds like the next exciting thing we're gonna get. Fergus only cuts trees. So more chopping ability seems like the play for him. I haven't actually looked at the mine or the lumberjack in a while. Oh my god, he has chopped down all the trees, literally all of them. Okay, so yeah, What we've learned here is that you chop down, you need only one guy chopping down trees. The bottleneck appears to be here. It's splitting the logs that is the bottleneck. So we need another chopping block. And then we probably need another lumberjack, whose job is just to chop. So we want someone who is good at chopping wood, which looks like Jude. I don't have enough space in any forest to hire more lumberjacks. Huh. How do I increase space in a forest? Is that a thing I can do? I could try building another rest area, but I think maybe I just can't. We'll try building another rest area and see if that's what does it. Surely there's no reason you would build another rest area if it didn't allow you to get more lumberjacks. Okay, it is rest area, sure. So this guy is also going to just chop wood. And then we will see if there becomes another bottleneck. The mine, I suspect, has no bottlenecks. It's just people cutting, it's just people chopping these. And then stacking it in here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any bottlenecks in the mine. Okay, cool. Seems like it's gonna work out. So many orders for merchants, man. We have unlocked the grill fork, which we will immediately make uncommon quality. I don't have much room left in my shop front. We might need to expand the shop at some point. Given that this is the plot of land we have to work with, we'll have to expand the shop into the carpentry section. But it seems like there's not much reason to expand the shop right now. We have a ton of money. I suspect the best thing to do is just get more blacksmiths. That's the main thing that slows us down. This Annabelle character looks pretty good. So does Diana. Hi, Diana. Still want to find a double positive. Oh, here we go. Sophia, 2 positive perks. Sure, let's get... Oh my, it costs twice as much money as well. That's less exciting then. Yeah, it's much less exciting if they cost twice as much. Alright, let's fire them. Diana should only work on metal. Let's put Sophia into craft for racks. So I now have a blueprint point, but I can't unlock anything. We might need a place to show off grill forks. This shop is getting very full now. Quite uncouth. Yeah, the next thing we're looking to do, I guess, is simply unlock more stuff. Racks too. Unlock nicer racks. I like nicer racks. We also might need more design points because we're getting to the point where uncommon is useless. I have a lot of uncommon items. So yeah, let's get a second design bench. Let's put another blacksmith on designs. Do I have another blacksmith who can do design? Sophia could do design, I guess. Feels like a waste on the super worker. Nicole could do design. Except she earns design points slower. I think we will simply hire a new blacksmith for designing. Zelda looks good for designing. Getting busy over here. We might need to expand our metalworking as well. I guess we have to do this just so we can get a lead worker boost, even though I don't really want that upgrade that much. Yeah, the elite worker boost seems like a pretty big deal. I think maybe we need a... do we need another water butt? Wow, 23 items in here. I guess we need another assistant to carry. Only 17 now. Yeah, I wanted another assistant for carrying. Carry 2 extra items. You're hired, Martin. Unlock the flail decoration. Seems like, I mean, decorations can go anywhere, I think, in the... anywhere in the store. Maybe I should be trying to get this maximum bonus. Oh, it's expensive decoration right there. Real big. Look at it's the proper slave labor going on here. Everyone crammed into this tiny room. It's kind of bleak. Maybe some paintings will cheer them up. Has to go on a pillar. Put banners along the outside or torches. Torches count as decoration, right? Or maybe not. We put some plants. Apparently these plants are bringing mad value to my store. Alright, we have maxed out. This means we're going to get 100 customers a day now. Well, alright, I've played quite a lot more Blacksmith Master than I expected to here, so I think we'll call it there. Strangely compelling, actually. It is, I mean, it's kind of similar. This is so bleak, honestly. This is where my workers live. Yeah, strangely compelling. It's got the same sort of vibes as, you know, like a Factorio or whatever type game. It's you know, expanding your automation is satisfying. But yeah, we'll stop here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the blacksmithing. Yeah, game is not bad. Kind of interesting. All right, see you all next time.